show, buddy Mikerowchip here, playing Trainz 2019
Platinum Edition.
And this is TideWater Point, episode 57. Now we're standing outside here with Jim and his twin brother, Jim. And they're not too happy right now because they got some bad news. The bad news was Jim, the guy carrying the hammer there, went on the line and then went to what's the name of that place? Joint Rail, sure. And he started looking at the Legacy of the Burlington Northern II. And as he's been talking about, he said, well, I'm going to download this and then get it set up and get ready, because when we hit episode 100 in this one, we are going to stop this series and we're going to start the Legacy of the Burlington Northern II. When I went to download it, a thing comes up and says, warning, this is only good for tame. So Jim thought to himself, well, that's just because, they mean tame or further, right? And so 2019, 2022, it's going to work. So just to be safe, I emailed the fine folks over there at Joint Rail, and they said, nope, it is indeed specific to tame, that it won't run, or things will be missing and there's no way to get them on either 2019 or 2022. So that's kind of disappointing. It's kind of disappointing. That's right. We'll find another map. So it's not the end of the story. So Jim brought his hammer, but really he doesn't need it. Yeah, because he's not going to need it. All right. Anywho, so here we are just outside the TideWater engine shop, and we are looking to find ourselves an engine to get it over onto the upper yard here in TideWater and hook it up to the locals that are going in this area. So way back there in the background, you see the engine here with the light on? That's Dave. We're just going to move him forward is what we're going to do. Here he comes. Just to the edge of the platform. Can I do it from this far away? That is the challenge. There he goes. Slow it down a little bit. So about right there. Let's see how I did. What am I doing here? Going this way. Okay. Not too shabby. We're gonna have to move it up a little bit more. Yeah, sure. Right there is gonna be nice. Okay, so what we're doing here, why we're moving Dave up like that, is because we've got to find an engine to pull. Obviously, the cut here. We're looking to pull this cut right here, the one on track 2. So, track 3. So we're going to move these trains forward, and whatever train has the longest line of trains in it is the one we're going to use. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Okay, so now we're going to move this person forward. This is Kenny. Is he really going backwards? He is. Okay. We're using track 1 and track 2 here, these two on the left, for our locals. And I believe that is Duke right there. Just sitting there waiting. All right, so we'll snug him up here. Like so, just like that. All righty. And then we're going to move this person up. Who is this? I don't even know. It's Damon. Damon's going to move up now. Okay. Stacking them neatly. Here he comes. It's a cool shot. I like this. Alrighty, he's going to pull it on in. Right there. That'll do. Now, over here, we have these guys. Are these guys at the end of the platform? Where they are? Now, we're not going to use these guys for locals because they're the wrong company, right? We're servicing them now, but I'm wondering if we should just ship them out and get them out of the way. Well, no, we'll wait for the next time we need them. Which means that we have these two right here. What is this right here? This is is that a Jeep 38 right there? Is that what that is? I don't know. Let me take a look. It is it's a GP40. Okay, which is what, 3,000 horsepower? Yeah, sure, yeah. So, and we need 3,033 for track 3. So that means that would not be enough, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's exactly what it means. So what we're gonna do is we could just couple it on with him, because now between the two of them, you see how these are all inside the building. This one's too long, so this is why I'm going to pull this one right here. So he will be our new local. And who is it? It's Hank. Hank. All right, so I'm going to come over here to the spreadsheet. Type Hank on there. He's our 12th local. And now what we're going to do is we're going to pull Hank out, and then we're going to size him up. Size him up. I mean, we're going to hook him up to this right here. Now he should. I can't tell if he's going backwards or forwards or what, so we're going to do this. All right, so we're going to make him, there we go. That's how we go. We want this to be the trail engine, that to be the lead engine over there. So we're going to back Hank up now. You can't go forward because the other two engines are there. Here he goes. All righty. Throw this switch right here. Throw that one right there. That is correct. Here he comes. He's got an SD60 and the GP40-2. Now, the SD60's got 3,800 horsepower. Yeah. So, again, I'm really disappointed about that. We'll see that on. About the legacy of the Burlington Northern II. So, I'm going to have to find another route. We'll have to see. They've got other nice routes there on Jointed Rail. I really like the Jointed Rail route. This we're on right now is a Jointed Rail route. It'll probably be something for Jointed Rail. To take the place of this one here. Tell the truth, I really don't know that much about the legacy of the Burlington Northern Route 2 besides what I see on Jointed Rail's page. So I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't like it. I find that hard to believe. But I'm trying to sugarcoat it for myself. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to lessen the blow. All right. We're going to have him run up this way now. And by the way, this is still Thomas's turn. Yeah. Yeah. Thomas has set a series of events in motion that he cannot control. All right. And this was all, remember, from episode 56, I was talking about the Yardmaster got together with him and had a heart-to-heart and said, listen, you gotta get rid of some of that stuff. All right, but we are clearing out the engine shed nicely, are we not? And that cut that's right to the left, like I said, is what we're going to pick up. It's 3,033 tons. And these two engines together are rated for 6,800. I think we got enough. Should be enough horsepower there to get us along. All righty. Chugging along here. Now, once we get Hank here lashed up, we are going to that'll be at a Thomas turn, won't it? Yes, it will. And then we'll figure out where we're going next. Where are we going next? I don't know. Rafa. Spoiler alert, we're going to Rafa. What is Rafa doing? I forget. I think he's over in River Point doing something. I don't know. I just go over here, click on this, scroll down until I find Rafa, and then I click on it. It takes me right there. And that is an option I wish they had in Run 8. That would make it a lot easier. Right now, I got to write down on my spreadsheet where all the engines are at. If I kept track of them like that, if I could mark which ones I want to keep track of, that would be nice. But such is life. Okay, we're going to go over here now. Get on this side. There it is. The ditch lights are still flashing. That's not right. Here we go. We're just going to lash on out of that one right there. Reminds me of that old railroading song. Lash on, lash off, lash on, lash off, the lasher. You probably don't remember. There we go. Slow it down some more. There we are. Nice. Okay, so that's it. Hank is our new guy, and so that's the end of Thomas's turn. I'll put you guys on pause till I figure out what we're doing next. Well, we already know it's with Rafa. We'll figure out what Rafa's doing next. And here is Rafa in his... Oh, I should look this up before I started this recording. Is that a GP 30? No, it's still an SD40. Okay. All right. So he's got this long... It's all tankers. It's a unit train. Except that it's not a unit train because some of them are empty diesel tanks. In fact, 15 of them are. We got 21 empty gasoline tankers, and we got 2 loaded oil. Now, the problem is, this is all going up to the refinery, that place I built up on the hill here. Problem is once we get up this way, there's no way to run around him. And he's going to be shoving them all in. So we're going to run him around it right now. That's what we're going to do. Run him around it right now. Alliteration aside. So let's do it. So we're going to apply the handbrake. There we go. There we go. Probably should throw that switch like that and that one like this. Lucky for us, there is a track open here in the yard. Track 1 is open, so we can easily maneuver our way to the back of the yard. So that's nice. Our conductor's checking these 2 over here. They're good already? That's nice. I say our conductor like it's somebody else. It's just me. All right, every stop it right there. There we go. Now we're going to back it up. Alrighty. Let's ride along, shall we? Back to the other side of the yard. And he's going on to track 3. No, 4. He's going on to track 4. He's too short. All right. Now I'm thinking, is there enough room up there? I thought I made the storage yard up there at the refinery pretty big. We should have enough room, I think. I don't know. Are there any orders up there right now? Yeah, they want 20 diesels picked up there. To be loaded and picked up. To be set out, loaded, and then picked up. Hauled away. However you want to word it. Okay. Now, I already bought Legacy of the Burlington Northern. And, wonder if that works on here. Had to have tried it, right? I don't know. Maybe that didn't work either. the poor guys at Jordan Rail, they said they're going to do an update for it, but it's going to be a while. But they're saying the problem is that the new versions of Trainz don't have the same assets, and they're not available on the download station, so there's nothing they can do about it. That's sad. All right, so we got this, we got this, we got this. That's all correct. I don't know why I'm doing it that way. Why don't I just come over here? This is track 4. That's where we want to go. And on this end of the yard, there we go. Pull this forward. Engine 8040 with the lit boards. Nice. And he'll lash up to this and start charging the brakes while we go up there and check on the switches. There we go. I don't forget who I am, though. Thank you. All right, so we'll come back up over here now. Whoops. I glanced over to see if I was recording. That's why I suddenly went off course there. All right, so we're going this way now. So we're going to go here. Look, there's somebody waiting to get into River Point here. This way. Then we'll go this way. Yes. Yes. And then we might as well throw it all the way up here. Right? Oh, look at the grass is growing across the track in a rather rectangular way. All right, so he's going to come over here. We're going to pull it into here. And I don't know. I think he's got diesels on the front end. But those are all diesel tanks right there. This whole yard's got nothing but diesel tanks in it. And I think there's room on this first track for diesels. Uh-oh, is it doing this again now? Why can't I select this? Oh, boy. What the haystacks? Why can I select this one, but I cannot select... Oh, there it is. Oh, it's way over here. Okay, so that's weird. Yeah, it's right here. This one is not. You got to be way over here to select it. Is it even controlling this track right here? Does it think it's over here? I don't think so. Okay, well, we'll find out. So, yeah, so we're going to start putting diesel. You see, these are all diesel with those little green leaves on them. So we'll start shoving diesels onto here, and then these are, I think these are diesels too, aren't they? Yeah, these are the whole... Didn't I just say the whole thing is diesels? I did say that, but apparently I'm not listening to myself. All right. Hey, look at half the yard's gone. Holy moly. A nuclear bomb hit or something? Nope, here it comes. Of course, nuclear bomb wouldn't have made it that clean, right? Wiped it clean like that. A tidal wave. That's what would have done it. Okay. So here we go. Now we're going to push her forward. Juice it. Well, not completely. All right, here we go. Going up the hill. Okay, see, these first ones are empty diesel tanks. These are more empty diesel tanks, but we're not pulling that track, just this one track. Gasoline. We got somebody working over there. There's what's his name? Jeff. How did I forget his name? Jeff. Yep. We got trains all over the place over here. I don't know who this is or what they're doing. All right, here we go. Up the hill to the refinery. Enjoy the ride. Here we go. We got a yellow. Approach. Sure. We'll roll by these people waiting here. Ladies, gentlemen, how are you? Let's go on this side so the trees aren't like going up our nose. There we go. That's nicer. Of course, I think when we get up here, the trees are really close to the track. Oh, the truck's cut out for a second. Go. This is quite the grade here. Rafa's not having any problems. He's like, nah, I'll just leave it in about notch 4. 45%, that's about, if you round up to 50, that's notch 4, right? Yes, he gets in close here. The trees get in close. Got to get somebody up here with a weed whacker. See the refinery towers there in the distance? There they are, burning off the excess. There we go. Now, is this like a little hump up here? Yeah, it's up off the... I got to work on this. This is not good right here. I saw it when we came up for the first time. I didn't mention it because I didn't want anyone to notice it, but now it's just... I got to mention it now. All right. There's somebody already up here working these industries over on this side. And that whole debacle here with to move the switch around and whatnot. Here we go. Okay, let's slow it down here now just a bit. There we go. Take a look back. That's a lot of cars. Alrighty. Nice. All right, let's run over here now. There we go. Keep pushing. We're running right along with the slag here, going because we're right over the top of the couplers that are banging together. Yeah, just looking at the stoppers. What do you call those things? The bumpers. Sure. I mean, they stop. Why don't they call them stoppers? I don't know. That seems like a better name than a bumper. I mean, they do bump. But stop, I like that better. All right. Let's stop it right there. That's good. That'll do. There's about half a car length. 3/4. Probably half. All right, now we're gonna go back to the front here. This one's too close. We're gonna make the break right here. So we will. Wait a minute. These are these indeed all diesels? Yeah, they are. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Because here's the first. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, because here's the first. Here's the first oil right here. Yeah. Of the two oils is the first one. Okay. I confussed myself, but I'm all right now. So we'll apply it. Here we go. Now we'll pull it forward. Actually, we're pulling it backward, aren't we? Okay, that's there we go. That's the right horn. There we go. I will set these second ones out over here on this one. I should put some little guy here working these wheels. whatever those wheels do. Obviously, they turn things on and cut things off, but to what? Okay, now, am I going to be able to get this? All right, stop. There it is. There we go. Now we're going to see if this works. It had to. I put this one here, right? Worked in the past. All right, let's get down. Let's get down on it. Well, I got all excited. Here he comes. This one's this way. Yeah, that one's that way. Here he comes. Nice. We go. All right, so we'll shove this one back as far as it'll go. I think, right? Because we get room for about 3. What do we got up here? Yeah, I'm not sure. 1, 2. That's going to be close. So we better stay back here so we don't overrun our track. We'll just line it up with this one right here. That's like a whole lot of diesel. And that'll do. Was that enough to get them all onto this track? I don't know. But I will know shortly. Okay, here's my oil. Oh, my God. It's perfect. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to say apply. We're going to back it up. Can we see him right now? Oh, he's still way down around the corner. Okay, now this one here has to go onto this track right there. That's the offloading track. So what we're going to do is, there's only 2 of them that need to go over there. In fact, here's the second one that needs to go over there. Like that. Or is it the second one? No, I don't believe it was. Okay. Now we'll pull them back this way. Yeah, I'm looking at seeing my yard. There should be more stuff here. There should be more dips and daps, but I don't have the creative ability to put those kind of scenery items in there like they do with Joining Rail. Those guys are dedicated. They know what they're doing over there. But there should be more stuff here. Barrels or something. If you don't like the fact that this industrial complex I made is pretty barren, well, this may not be the channel for you. All right. I got to say that legally at least once a video. All right. Now we got to go forward. Here he goes. I think Jointed Rail also has a, this is like the Jointed Rail episode, also has one called Eagle River. I think, something like that. Like I said, I got to look at them. I got to look at them again and see what I can get. Here we go. Apply it right there. And we're going to back it up again. Still can't see him. Still can't see Rafa's engine. He's disappeared into the trees there. All right, now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to shove him onto this third track. Not this, but this one. Yeah, right into there. All right. Over this way. Jeez. We're already a half hour in. Are you kidding me? How'd that happen? All right, so we'll go like this. And now how many are we going to ride in this way? We only got oh, no, we got quite a few to ride in. Okay. All right. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Don't need the switch list. I know what's going on. Oh, I didn't, yeah. Yeah. That was a violation of company policy right there. I will receive 2 demerits. All right. There we go. Nicely done. Here he goes onto this track right here. Beautiful. And we got 2 whole tracks yet we can fill up with gasoline tankers. Gasoline empties. Now that's a question I have. Once these tankers have been filled up with either diesel or gasoline or whatever, does that lock them in to that commodity then? Do they never fill it up with anything else but that? Or is that the trace amounts that are left on the walls and stuff, like if they fill it with diesel first and then they emptied it somewhere, delivered it somewhere, will they take that same tanker then fill it up with gasoline somewhere else, or are they afraid of the mixing doing damage to their product? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. All right, well, I'm not even looking at the other run. This is just a blind push right here, but I'm sure we're fine. Oh, yeah. We are. Okay, so that should be back far enough, right? Oh, yeah, that's good. All right, so let's apply this. Now we got to start getting rid of these gasolines. There we go. You know what I should do is, because it keeps forgetting who I am, is just go over here and there's Rafa. Just click on the engine. And in that way, I don't have to keep, it won't forget. Well, it may anyway, but now that I think about it, but I have a greater possibility of it not forgetting who I am. I'll have to click on it every time. Then I got to turn off the car tagger window. Here we go. Throw that switch right there. Now here we go. And these curves look awfully tight. They do look really tight. And they could be, but they're serving my purpose, so I'm gonna ignore the tightness of it. All right. Now these are all, you can see the Burlington Northerns all the way back until there's another oil in there somewhere. Oil as well that ends well. There it is. There it is right there. Okay. So we better go back. Yeah, probably just going to shove these back as far as they can go. I don't know. Here we go. It's a better shot there. So I can see when the oil one comes. Oil man cometh. Was that him right there? No, I don't think so. Okay, slow it down, slow it down. Coming towards the end. No, not really. Okay, so back up this way now. There's the oil. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop it right here. Okay. Then we're going to apply. Do that. Now we're going to back up. See, now I didn't forget who I was that time. Nice. And then we can, while we're over here right away, go and set these out to be unloaded. So the fellas here can start hooking up all the hoses and everything they need to do. Alrighty. Now forward. And this one is set right. Yeah, it is. Lash onto this right here. Can do it. Slow down. Here we go. Oh, and then I forgot who I was. Remember, I'm this guy. Yeah, there we go. All right, now forward again. It's only one car. Are we really going to charge the brakes for one car? All right, so now we got to line it up here. Look at this rope with these fellas here. I didn't put these guys up here. They came with the rig. Hey fellas, how's it going? So we'll set these two out here, and then finish up putting the gasoline tanks on storage tracks. That'll be the end of Rafa's turn. There we go. One tanker and two tankers. Right there. Stop it. Stop it. Very good. We'll apply, decouple, and back it up. There we go. Now we're going to have to put these onto here. We're probably going to have to go onto the second track. I don't think we're going to fit them all onto this. Might, but I have my doubts. Here he comes. Look at some of the ties look like they have a bluish hint to them. The sleepers there? It's because they're spilling oil on it. Oh, yeah. Do they ever scrub these tracks down or anything? I mean, years of oil soaking into these things. Is anybody lights a match? Do all the tracks just light up? Or do they, maybe they spray them with some kind of fire retardant or something. I got all kinds of questions and absolutely no answers. I think that really was beyond the scope of the guys who developed... Well, I forgot that. Beyond the scope of the developers of Trainz. I'm not even sure they know the answer to that, because really... You don't need to know the answer to that. They do enough research into how this all works. They don't have to start adding on that kind of stuff. There we go. And we'll line these up back here. Now I should be able to see if they're all going to fit before they come around the corner. It's going to look like the answer right now is no. I slow that down a bit. There we go. Yeah, they don't fit. Came sort of close. Now this side's the long side. So we'll apply here. There we go. There it goes. It needs to be the last 3 cars. Move them onto this track right here. And you know what we're going to do after that? Then we're going to put Rafa, we're going to lash him back onto those 2 oil tanks because he's going to sit there and wait till they're done. And like I've said many times before, yes, I realize that locals really wouldn't do that. They'd set them out and then they'd come back later. That's why I run it. If you want to see a more prototypical way of running your locals, then you should watch my Run 8 series because that is run much more prototypical. Not exactly prototypical. We're going to bump it up just a bit more. But more than this. Okay, now we're going to apply it. There we go. Now we're going to back it up. Like I say before, I could run this one. I would know how to do it, but it would take a little bit to set it up. Figure out what locals would do what. And, yeah. Just starting to feel too much brain power would have to be put into that. Alrighty. Throw that like that. Okay. Someone, I can't remember who it was, somebody suggested that I go to Trainz Forge and take a look at their big boy over there for the C&O Hinton Division series I'm running. And I think I found a pretty good one. I got that. They also suggested I look at the ore cars over there, which I haven't done yet. I'd forgotten about the Trainz Forge. They got some good stuff over there. So yeah, I downloaded that. And I'll introduce it right after I'm done recording this. It'll be then I'll be time to record another C&O Hinton. I've had some people ask me how can I do this many recordings, because this isn't work for me. This isn't something I think to myself, oh god, gotta do 2 recordings so I can give it. This is pure pleasure. I love doing this. All right, there we go. Okay, so that is the end of Rafa's turn. I'm going to update my spreadsheet with these new empties that I dropped off, and then I'll figure out what we're doing next. I'll get back with you. So we're here with Jeff in River Point, and we just got cars scattered all over the place. I'm sure there's reasons I put these here and here. I don't know what those reasons were, but. We got somebody coming in here. That's Andrew, I believe, coming in, and he is trying to lash on to this cut right here, and this cut he's not trying to lash on to. That's I just had. Why am I telling you this? I don't know. But what going on with Jeff now is that Jeff has to do get these cars off the inbound track. This cut right here. So we're going to get him rolling there. It's going to be real short turn here. He doesn't have a lot to do. Now let's do that. Alrighty. Oh, hey, that bridge is really nice. Okay, I just flipped that one the wrong way, but that's all right. We'll just pop over it. There we go. Then it comes this way. Then it comes this way. Then it comes this way. Yeah. Okay. I think that's correct now. All right. To the inbound track. receiving track, if you will. There's only 2 tracks we got to go to. All the boxcars are going to track 1. And then all of the, are those TOFCs back there? I think they're all TOFCs. Are all going to River Point Container. We can't put them on track 7 because this car, or this, Andrew's looking to lash on to track 7. So we'll have to put them onto track 8. The question is there enough room on track 8? All right, emergency mute for a cough. Now we're going to go forward. I don't think I did the 3 back, did I? Well. Okay, so let's make sure these are set right now. I didn't mess this up now. That's correct. Should be normal and normal. And then after he passes this, we can actually set these right away, can't we? Goes this way. Now that's set correctly. And we're going to push him over here on the track 8. Problem is that track 8 is running out of room. So we'll have this one to reverse, this one to reverse, this one to normal. We should fit him on there, right? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. There we go. Back to this end. All right. Sometimes I think to myself, I really should put a little more research into what needs to, how much traffic it would come into or out of a place like this. And sometimes I feel like I got way too much traffic moving through these smaller yards like this. Then again, it's an interesting thing to do, certainly. And, maybe this place is growing a whole lot right now. And so unanticipated traffic is now coming into the region. And until they add more tracks, they're just going to have to, do their best. As I said in an earlier episode, the title of an earlier episode, at least I think, shove them where they ain't. Okay, we're going to ride this TOFC back. I got him tagged with River Point Container, but it's container / TOFC. All right. Back we go. Nice shot right there. Okay. I love calling the shots like that. All right, so now... wow. How many are we going to put on here? Oh, geez, about 5 or 6 of them. Yeah, we got to clear up to this point right here. So we got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to put on there. What are we looking like back here? Oh, yeah, we'll fit 5 in here, huh? No problem. We got it. All right, so we'll be able to gauge it from this end. Let's gauge it a little bit slower. There we go. There we go. Let's get it even with this grain hopper here. You can do it. You did it. All right, let's take a look at where we ended up back here now. It's not too bad. I mean, we're piling cars on top of cars here, but this whole line is going to be pulled out here shortly. So we'll get rid of some of them. Of course, I don't know where he's going to take them to because all this is being serviced by other engines. But that's a thing you can just say to yourself, that's a problem for a later episode. All right, so we'll apply this right here, do this right here, and now we're going to pull forward. going over to track 1, and there's nothing but smooth sailing on track 1. These will be the first cars that we put out here on track 1. Well, I mean, there's nothing on track 1 now. We've put things on track 1 in the past. It just doesn't happen to be anything there now. This, oh, no, track 4. We got to throw that this way, this way, this way. Here we go. These are all going up to Walmart, the distribution center that is right next to the refinery up there. And all of those cars, we got a whole track full of them that have to go up there too. I'm starting to think we're going to build like a parking garage for these cars up there. All right, now we're going to bag it up. Go. Whole bunch of rail boxes. Another cough. And a little blue. Nice. Alrighty. So we're going to line them up right here. Probably just, we'll get the two little blues right next to one another. We'll see from this angle? Probably not. Let's go from this angle. Well, let's do it. No, let's go. Yeah, that should work right there. Nicely done. Why, thank you. Look at that. And this is why Jeff gets paid the big bucks. All right, I had to do another cough. I'm like cougherific right now. All right, so we're going to apply it. Decouple. Pull it forward. There we go. Oakley dokley. So that's the end of Jeff's turn, but it's also the end of the video. Let's look. This is just a nice shot right here. I like that. Yeah. Hey, I had a blast doing this again. I look forward to doing a whole heck of a lot more of this on this route, my CNO, the UMR, the Run 8, Farming Simulator, everything. I'm going to keep it all going. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? If you don't like the fact that there's something moving back there, but we really can't tell what it is, well, this just may not be the channel for you.